why the flag is still flying on the grounds of the South Carolina Capitol.
Of the Confederate flag, first of all.
Well, the Confederate flag was designed
in later versions of the official Confederate flag, including this one, with the battle flag and a sea of white.
Hello, America. Welcome to the inaugural edition of Hood Politics, brought to you live in Cleveland. Now, we're going to get this ball rolling off by introducing my panelists today. To my left, we have local rapper and talent Zilla the God Parker. To my right, we have Anisha White. And to my furthest right, we have talent manager and hood philanthropist Dub X the General. Now we're going to get this ball rolling by discussing the issue of the American flag and the Confederate flag. Is it racist to hold your Confederate flag up? Is it wrong to point fingers for somebody else and where they came from with their background? Let's get this ball rolling. Zilla, what's your take?
Well, I definitely have to say it is definitely racist. For the simple fact that, what they fought for. They didn't want freedom. They wanted to have the slaves around. That's what the flag stood for. It's racist. Like, the American flag stood for American people fighting for freedom. Like, when you hold it up, it represents what? Freedom, right? So, I feel if you hold that flag up, you're saying, hey, I don't like freedom. I like more this Confederate style. Like, you know what I mean? So, that's all I got to say with it, right now.
All right. When discussing this, there are a few things that a lot of people miss. Number one, the flag that you see that everybody refers to as the Confederate flag, number one, is not the Confederate flag. It's the Tennessee battle flag. That's one. Two, I don't feel like it should be flown. I feel like with any flag, if you look at the history of battle throughout any country in the world, the losing country, that flag is given a burial, okay? It's respectfully taken down and burned. The only flags flying of the Nazi era in Germany are in museums, okay? You don't see anybody running around. And for people, what really pisses me off is when you see the people that are flying the Tennessee battle flag, or what they refer to as the Confederate flag, and the American flag together. That to me is like flying the Jewish flag and the damn Nazi flag together. Like, it's not the same damn thing. Like, why are you flying these together like they represent the same thing? On the other side of it, there are a lot of people who are raised with that flag, and truthfully, there are some people who fly that flag with no intent of prejudice at all, just based off of where they come from. It's a Southern pride thing. But the vast majority of people, unfortunately, I know this from personal experience. I went to school in West Virginia. When I was a kid, it was a lot different in Huntington, West Virginia than it is now. You had people wearing shirts that said, you wear your X and I'll wear mine. This is when the Malcolm X movie first came out. Everybody had the Malcolm X t-shirts. Then they came out with the Tennessee battle flag, Confederate flag t-shirts that said that.
That All right. Is that it? Do I need to tell you? That's good, right?
Circle around the block. We're picking somebody up. We're just waiting for this bald guy to get the hell out of the way.
All right, that's good. So how's the weather?
It's humid, hot.
Damn, she looked like she got a whole lot of cash. God damn.
Hey, we're downtown Cleveland. You gotta have at least a credit score of 650.
Well, you gotta go down.
Hey, cash is king.
Hey, have you robbed anybody before?
No. Don't worry, I'm not gonna ask if you have, because I don't want to know.
I did a few times. Robbery king around here. You say cash is king around like that. Robbery, cash king. Robbing off the cash. The king for robbing off the cash. Cash. You know, kings normally have cash. Oh no. I knew he wasn't gonna fucking be here. Alright, there he is. He's right there. He's right there.
Oh, okay. Just where I picked you up at.
Yo! Yo! Jake, what up, man? Come on, man. It's time to do this, bruh. It's time to do this, man.
Okay.
Alright, well, look,
2 Ubers
we
for
need
the
to
fare of what?
yes, we need to get this one. So, tonight. You know what it's time to do. Don't make me cut a nigga, man. Come on, man. Don't make me cut a nigga, man. Don't even do it. Cut a nigga, man. Go back to the county. You trying to go back to the county, man? You want another number, man? Right. How much did he make? Shit. Get his ass. Good ass. What? Exactly. Hey, how much do you make driving these here taxis?
Not enough.
Not enough for what?
Not enough to survive on just driving off of taxis.
God, I think this is my baby mama, man. Yeah, man. Hello? Oh my God. Nigga, I told you it was gonna be alright. Hello? Alright, well look, I'm about to come back and pick you up right now. Please don't talk about the money I owe you. Please don't be talking about the money. Please don't be talking about the money I owe you. I'm gonna get you. Man, hang up, I'm about to come. Oh my God. Alright, I'm about to ask the driver if he come get you. Man, hang up. Can't even die. That's crazy. I'll call you back in a minute, alright?
Baby mama drama?
A little bit. Man, she heard I was about to get some. I told her I had some money. But I ain't got the money yet. I'm about to get the money. But man, she make me not want to have no kids, bro. Like, breathe. So let's see. Gotta get. About to go in there and get. I got the weapons. See, I stay with you. So you ain't the only one. Okay, strapped up, so you already strapped up, too. All right, get in there. We gotta get in there. Serious face. Serious face. Give me all that shit. I need everything. All right. Money. You still don't see lip. I need everything. Exactly. You gotta use the lip. If you ain't using lip, it ain't right. Oh, ain't that right? Hey, when you rob niggas, ain't you supposed to use the lip? Give me everything.
I've never robbed niggas.
Man, what you mean? You just said you robbed niggas earlier today. I asked this nigga earlier today if he robbed niggas. He said, hell yeah, niggas all the time.
I've never robbed niggas
24/7.
before. I don't rob black people.
Yeah, you do. You look like the type. Hey.
I just drive cars for a living.
Is that right?
Yes.
Chill, bro. Chill, bro. get Sequanisha in like 2 minutes. Man, we gotta pick Sequanisha up, man. Make this a horrible fucking ride. I'm sorry. She said she needs the money, and I mean, I can't look like I'm gonna fight on it. I can just tell her I'm about to run an ATM. I'm going in the bank, I'm running an ATM. What's the money? I'm about to get the money. What's a good lie to tell my girl, bro? What's a good lie to my girl when? What should we tell her? Yeah, what should I tell her?
Tell her that the bank teller took all fucking day.
And what?
Hey, it's banks. They take all day for everybody. Right now.
Yeah, man, I'm Ross. How you doing?
All right. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
That's why I never figured him out.
You mind if I relax back here?
Sure. Where you headed to? Oh, okay. Eyeliner. I don't know too many guys that get eyeliner.
I'm actually a cross-dresser. I'm actually working on
Your lipstick is a little bit off back there, man. I mean, as long as it's not on my lips, I guess. I don't want to know what you're tucking in. I wish my girlfriend could do cartwheels in high heels. 5 years. I mean, I'm working on somersaults and flip-flops, but high heel cartwheels. Oh, okay, you're married, so I don't have to worry about you coming at me with any of that weird shit. That's good.
She comes to one of our shows, man.
I'm glad you're paying. I don't give a shit else, but I'm glad you're paying. Hit me up on the Uber. No, long as you keep that shit to yourself, man. Thanks. No problem.
Come to the show. I'll hook you up.
I don't want to know how. Awkward.
That, but from a racial standpoint, you'd have to be completely blind not to see that. So, yeah, I mean, it's dead ass wrong. At the same time, do you run around ripping it off of people's trucks and houses and shit? Probably not. There's going to be some people that's not going to take too kindly to that shit.
Well, the reason why a lot of people are running and snatching it off of houses is because of the things that the people do that represent the flag do. You hold the flag up and you start fights. You hold the flag up, you argue with people. You hold the flag up, you do a whole bunch of negative stuff. People are going to react negative to it. That's one. And two, the actual flag, the Confederate flag, is the third flag they created for the Confederacy. Is because the first flag looked too much like the American flag and the third flag looked too much like, I think, the British flag. So they just combined them both and put the X instead of on one side and the other side. You know, they just combined it and put it all on there with the same colors, but just combined it. So that's why I said they made that strictly for Confederacy. Like it was the third one. It's the third one.
Saying what it was made for, at the same time, like you still have to understand the very thing that pisses me off is the same stuff that most people don't want done to them is the same thing they do to other people. So you say, all right, let's snatch the flag off people's houses and cars because of what the majority of people who fly this flag do. That's like saying, let's arrest you because you sag your pants because of what the majority of people that sag their pants do. You looking at stuff like that, like, okay, I wear my dog tags and everybody knows I was in the military. You have people who are anti-military, and they're anti-military because there have been people in the military who have killed babies and children and everything like that. So I want to hate you because you're wearing dog tags and you were a soldier. It makes no damn sense. You have no idea what the hell I've done. So how are you going to try to tell me about take your dog tags off? First of all, I'll punch a damn hole through your face. And second of all, you can't tell me about what it is that I've done when you have no idea who the hell I am. So it's like if somebody started a thing. Everybody who wore dog tags has killed a bunch of innocent people. Let's snatch their dog tags off when you see them. You run around, you try to snatch mine off, I'm going to put you down. So that's like a person who could have been raised with just, it's all a Southern pride thing. I love everybody, but I'm flying my flag. And you run up and you rip the damn flag over their house or over their car. I mean, that puts you're in the wrong.
I definitely understand where you're coming from. But the point that I'm trying to make is dog tags represent something totally different than the Confederate flag represents. So I don't believe there's anybody that would want to, you know, look down upon freedom. Like who
but there are.
There is. There's a lot of people that's been stepping on the American flag because
I hate
they
to
don't
throw
understand.
a wrench into the argument here.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw this wrench in.
Okay.
When you look at today's media and entertainment, you see a lot of non-racist people using the Confederate flag to represent where they came from. Kind of like your neighborhood gangbangers waving their flags, even though it's still wrong to the rest of the world. How do you look at people who use the Confederate flag to just represent being from the South?
Well, that's what I just said. When I said like some people have that where it's not a thing about race, it's a thing about Southern pride. There are some people who genuinely look at the flag in that way. There are black folks who genuinely look at the flag in that way. I have some in my family who post things on Facebook daily about how people are overreacting to the whole Confederate flag thing. At the same time, like I said before, not everybody has that outlook. Not everybody has positive intentions. Not for everybody, it's not, hey, I'm from the South. It's a certain way that I was raised. That does greatly differ from being raised in northern states or western states or whatever. There is a significant difference. But at the same time, you know, anybody is going to kind of be like, well, you know, hey, I don't know if, you know, if I really want to deal with this guy. I don't know if I want to interact with this guy because he's flying this damn flag. So it's you know, it does put some people on edge. The same thing where now everybody has this anti-Muslim thing. You see a Muslim person and automatically, what's the first joke you crack? This terrorist motherfucker. You know, it's that outlook ever since 9/11. That's what the stigma has been. And that stigma is going to continue to follow this flag in that same fashion. There's nothing you can do about it.
So therefore, since everybody knows that that's the majority outlook on the flag, it's wrong.
No,
it's wrong. If everybody can agree on that the majority of it is something negative, I think we have a special guest walking in.
And to our left, we have local hood philosophical politician Goose. Goose, what's your opinion?
I think the flag is a double-edged sword. I think that the flag means rebellion, but no, really, you can't relate to like what happened back in the Civil War time. We weren't around, you know. It's like grandparents, whatever. It's over. But the flag represents America, and most people that America is the most populated country, most amount of well, it's a highly populated country, more weapons than anywhere else in the world, like individuals. So like that flag represents like rebellion, like you know, if shit goes wrong, don't tread on me, you know, raise my flag, like go against, you know, the declare martial law.
All right, now we're going to roll. Very good point there. Thank you. Now, Anisha, we haven't heard your side of this debate yet. What do you think?
I personally think that it's both sides. The Confederate flag could be actually looked at as being racist or good thing. For a lot of Southerners, that's like more of a rebellion type thing. That's what they kind of stand for. They fought hard. The North is like, okay, well, that's against us. All the slaves left the South to come to the North for freedom. That's how I feel about it.
Okay. Now I have to throw another wrench into this argument. We've got a lot of people debating changing the Confederate flag. We've got a lot of people debating taking it down. But where do we draw the line, and when does it become hypocritical to make somebody else change their views?
The whole making someone change their views is hypocritical to freedom itself. Freedom is just that. But there's a difference between exercising your freedom and abusing someone and abusing your freedom by imposing your will on someone else. You can, like I said earlier, I feel like the flag is flown, served its purpose, understand that it's not a racial thing for everyone. At the same time, it was a flag of the losing side, give it a burial, put it away. But when you take steps beyond that, when you go and dig up Confederate generals, move their grave sites, when you change whole schools' names, when you want to change street names, when you do things like that, that is taking it entirely too far.
That's what they feel, though. You feel me? I mean, if that's how they feel, that's how they feel. I feel that it should be taken away, period. So that way, everything is seen for being taken too far. And what he said about standing for what, rebellion and all that, and, yeah, okay. But if you want freedom, why not fly the American flag? That's freedom. That's what that stands for.
Because we have the right to bear arms, and the way this country is founded,
this
country is a group of slave owners
America
that bear arms and didn't want to pay tax, so you know that was their right, and that's how America was born. And you know, if America wants to do the same thing to us by imposing all these taxes, and
we can't talk about how America was born.
Rights.
We can't use that in this argument for this reason. First of all, and let's just be honest, I fought for this country. I probably have more right to be pissed off about a lot of this shit than a lot of other people do. But at the same time, let's just be honest, real quick. Our country, much as I love it, signed a contract, was willing to die for it. Our country was founded by a bunch of fucking criminals, pedophiles, rapists, slave owners, fucking and terrible fucking businessmen. You know what I mean? But at the same time, they had enough sense, a little bit of sense at one particular moment, or a few moments throughout history, to set things in motion to try to begin to correct things and make things equal for everyone. So you can't use who founded the country, why it was founded, blah, 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 blah. Christopher Columbus was a fucking mistake. His entire crew consisted of a bunch of fucking criminals that, oh, you want to go and do this shit, you'll probably never come back from here. Take everybody you need. So we can't talk about how the country was founded as an argument for this. Has no relevancy. No, the things that are going on now have much more relevancy than any of that other shit does.
I'm just saying Americans have a tendency to rebel under pressures, and the flag kind of is our way of representing rebellion against, you know, the North, which is the government. But like, the
government. The South had government too. Yeah. So I mean,
yeah, but it's they were the, and everyone's like, we weren't there to live through it, so it doesn't have that racial meaning as much as it did back then.
Yeah, but it doesn't have that racial meaning for you because you're not that type of person.
Right. But if it's flown, that's what it stands for.
There are some people. Yeah. There are some people, like I said before, who it has, like you, zero racial meaning in that. You don't fly that flag because you want to demean someone of color. You fly that flag for pride. You fly that flag for the meaning that it has as far as rebellion. That's why you fly that flag. But a good 80% of people who fly that, they fly it for a completely different reason. You know, and there might be people who would like to fly the Nazi flag because their father or great grandfather or some shit like that was a Nazi commander, or he was a soldier, or he was this or he was that, and they don't want to fly because they feel like what the Nazis were doing was exactly correct, but because it's a part of their past.
You know a Buddhist person would fly that flag? You know a Buddhist person would fly that flag? Or don't quote me on that.
Yeah, because I know what you're saying, because the swastika originally was not a symbol of hate. Exactly. But at the same time, what was it mutated to?
I think it's the political powers, small group of people that kind of just stir up the pot, like you know, people we put in power. Like while we're debating this is just it's kind of, I think it's minor in like everyone's mind in the world, but they bring it up, and what are they taking while we're looking at this?
So is it possible to unstir the pot?
I don't think it is. Then either.
Matter of fact, that's my question for everybody. Is it possible to unstir the pot that has been created when making the Confederate flag, the swastika, or any other hateful symbol that gets flown around for destruction instead of unity?
No, because I think at the end of the day, they already kind of made it set and
it is what it
cement.
is.
You know, a lot of people look at it as it's their way of expressing freedom or pride, and at the same time hate. So I mean, you know, whatever they get, like whatever type of reactions they get, they really can't get too mad, because not everybody's going to have the same opinion. So if I'm walking down the street and I see a Nazi sign, I'm going to be mad about it, but the next person might be like, oh, I like that. So.
Exactly.
Go ahead. I feel like there is. I feel like there's a way to do it, but the way to do it is going to be so drastic that no one will co-sign it. You severely punish the misuse of these things. Yep. And you severely punish those things because there are so many things that have been done recently, all in the name of freedom. You have a damn statue being erected in Detroit, a satanic statue, in the name of freedom of religion. But you know what destructive power this has. So instead of saying, oh, this is freedom of religion, exercise common sense. Common sense has never had place in law. So the way to undo the shit that's been done is inject common sense into law.
There is common law. Like,
no, not common law, common sense. Common law and common sense are completely different. When you inject common sense into law, it changes the game, period. You have people who do things. I have the freedom to walk down the street in certain places asshole naked, but why would you do it?
Zilla, yes or no? Any way to unstir the pot?
No. The reason why I say that is because when you walk, I definitely agree with what Dub says, but I just don't think that it's going to happen, just like he also said, you know. But besides that, no. For the simple fact is, if you see a person walking down the street in the KKK hood, you know, and he never says white power, none of that, you know, does that still make the hood bad? Does the hood still represent something bad? Yes. You know, and there's no undoing anything unless, of course.
That's absolutely true. Like, a symbol is a symbol. The Star of David means something positive. At the same time, it can be tapped on to something else that means something negative. Yep. The swastika started off as a positive symbol, a symbol of peace or hope, and look what it was mutated to. You know, the American flag is something that I have lost brothers defending. At the same time, you have these, excuse my language, but fucking morons trying to turn it into something negative. There will never ever be a way to undo this until people understand that, one, you have to take responsibility for your own ass, and two, quit trying to use freedom as an excuse to fuck with people. Those two things are not the same. We have the greatest country on the planet where you can go outside and read the fucking Quran or the Bible and not get shot in the fucking face for it. But at the same time, you can go outside wearing a fucking shirt that says, I hate niggers, and nobody will do anything to you. You have to inject common sense. Without it, we are fucking lost.
Yeah.
Now, Goose, final question. Do you think the pot can be stirred in reverse? Do you think any of this can
Yeah,
be...
through awareness and education. Because people that are against each other are easier to control. You know, that's why they were able to get away with the Patriot Act and like being able to keep track of all our metadata. Because we just gave it to them, we willy-nilly it to them, because we were fighting about flags and equal rights, which we should have had already, but we thought that was more important than our freedom of privacy. That goes to a whole other debate how it's scheming. I think it is, but I'm not going to give a solution because it may not be TV appropriate.
All right, America, we may have short attention spans, so we're going to wrap this up. Thank you for watching Hood Politics. Once again, I'm your host, Sterling, and we've got our great panel of guests who you will see next time. Good night, America.